Alrighty guys, what's up? How's it going today? Rush Dodge here, and I've caught another World of Tanks Xbox 360 edition video for you. Alright, so finally showing off my brand new Tier 10. I just got this thing there about I think I got it back around Christmas, to be honest. But finally got some gameplays in with it, and this was actually my very first half-decent game. So I figured I would start with this, show you guys this one. Kind of a little bit longer of a game, kind of slow off the start, to be honest. But it was a good game in all. I think it was around 4 or 5,000 damage or something like that. So that wasn't too shabby. More or less just wanted to finally show you guys this tank. So here's the T110E5, beautiful heavy tank. Honestly, I don't know if I like it better than the M103 though. Hard to say. It definitely, theoretically is better than the M103. It's a smaller tank, a smaller target to hit, and it is doing a little bit more damage. You got, I don't know if the reload time's any quicker or anything like that, but your pen is a little bit better too, I think. I don't know, when it comes to some of the other things, like, you're really not doing that much more damage than the M103, and this thing, honestly, it's got a couple things I don't like about it. First of all, you got a huge hatch on top of this tank, and it's like the tortoise. I mean, anything that shoots at that stupid hatch on top of that tank will damage it. Like, I don't know how many times I've been picked off by, anything and everything shooting at that hatch. Another thing, the M103 has a rounded turret, where at the back of this tank you got a kind of a square looking back end of the turret, and I was one-shotted by, I think, like a tier 9. They shot me in that in the back of that turret one time, and they actually the ammo racked me and did something like 1,200 damage to me, and I believe the tank was only like a heavy tank or something. I was not very impressed with that. It is a decent tank. When you do hit somebody, you're usually doing 400 plus damage, which is really nice. I do find problems with penetrating though. I don't know why. Maybe it's just me, but like tanks like the E100 and stuff like that, I used to use premium rounds a lot with my M103, and I could pen those things like no problem at all. And I put some premium rounds on this tank for the the more armored tanks and stuff like that, and you're hitting the flat spots or the sides of the E100, or I mean just different tanks in general, and I'm not penning like I used to with the M103. I don't know what the deal is. I don't know if it's just me, or maybe the roll just seems to be, crap every time I try this. It's just kind of a pain in the ass, to be honest. So, I don't know. It is a fun tank. I have had good games with it. I'm kind of using it as a sniper here when, well, to be honest, probably not the greatest sniper, but it was working, and I was staying out of harm's way, so that was good. What else can we talk about with this tank here? It is a bit faster. You move a little bit quicker than the M103, which is kind of nice. I mean, when you're brawling, you want to get in and out of there as fast as you can. Take your shot, back up usually. Let it reload, and then do it all over again. And I mean, it's doing not too bad damage here. We're picking off the M103, and that Waffentrager up there I think is down now, but I mean, I wouldn't recommend sniping with this tank. Anyways, I did go ahead and buy, I'm pretty sure I bought all the equipment for it that I wanted. I have the gun rammer on there. I don't have camouflage. What else did I have? Maybe I only bought 2 things of equipment. I think it was just aim time and gun rammer for the time being. I probably should put some camo on there, or I don't know, we'll see, maybe some binoculars or something like that. Hard to say, but that's what I'm running on this thing right now. I went ahead and bought camo for it. I got all three terrains for camo, and I got that permanently installed on there, so that's pretty sweet. Never have to worry about buying camo again for this tier 10, which is awesome. So now it does finally start to get interesting. We got the Centurion here. He decides to take off, and just when I see him take off, somebody else decides to pop up on the far right side. Of course, I'm getting a shot whizzing by me from the far end over there. Couldn't quite see, him, so I was kind of deciding to back up here. And where are we here? There is an E100. He pops out right there. Not AMX, there's E100. I knew there was an E100 here. Now, that's not the shot, I'm talking about. Definitely not in this game. I mean, hitting an E100, I know it's cut a ton of armor, and hitting it at that angle, you're probably not going to pen. But I did switch to premium rounds. I'm not sure if in this game I actually show some of these crappy shots. No, I did pen it there, so that was good. Who knows, might have just been me. Anyways, we did, take the fight to these guys here. This AMX kept bobbing in and out. This E100, I wasn't really taking the best shots at it, but in the end he did kind of get his ass kicked, and I picked off this AMX. That was awesome. I think Artie gets this guy. Pretty damn sure something just comes out of nowhere and kills this guy. Well, we're doing good damage to the E100. I hate saying all that stuff and then just, proving it otherwise. Oh, it was another E100 that killed him. Right on. Well, let's talk about some other stuff anyways. I've got some subscriber platoons coming up, guys, and I'm going to have probably a video up in the next couple days. Now that the holiday season is over, and, well, for me it is anyways, I'm going to be able to play a lot more. I was just so darn busy, going to family, dinners, and I was actually out of town there for a couple days. I don't know, and then the girlfriend got really sick, and I don't know, just a whole bunch of goofy little things that kind of got in the way of stuff. And now, honestly, there's nothing in my way anymore. I should be hammering down on World of Tanks again, and I do want to get a subscriber platoon going, hopefully next week sometime. And I'm thinking of getting a 5-of-a-kind platoon going actually this week, maybe as early as Friday or something like that. If you haven't seen my garage video yet, I have made up kind of a little wanted poster that will pop up on my videos, and when you guys see that poster, it'll have details on the 5-of-a-kind platoons, and basically a date and time when I'm going to be hosting it. So there's definitely opportunity there to play with me as well. If you guys are interested in joining a 5-of-a-kind platoon, definitely when you see that poster and you can meet the requirements for that, definitely send me a shout on Xbox messaging there and let me know. And with that being said, guys, when I am doing a 5-of-a-kind, don't go ahead and spend gold or your free experience to go and get these tanks to play with me, guys, because only 4 guys are going to get in on that. And if you go ahead and spend all that silver and then I fill up the platoon already, I just don't want to feel bad for you guys because you went ahead and spent a whole bunch of XP or something. Now, with that being said, I hope that I can get you guys all in some upcoming subscriber platoons, and hopefully everybody gets a chance to do a 5-of-a-kind at some point. But of course, not everybody's going to get in on that at once. So I guess what I'm saying is it is going to be kind of a first come first serve. Definitely message me on Xbox if you can meet the requirements for that 5-of-a-kind platoon, and I'll schedule you in. I'll definitely get back to you, and if I don't get back to you, I apologize. It's because the platoon's already been filled. So that's kind of the way I'm gonna go about it for right now. So anyways, the T110E5, not a bad tank. Kind of came up here, cleaned up a bit, and they did have a light tank floating around up top there. So the first thing I thought, well, it was safe there a minute ago. I'm gonna go after this light tank and get him out of our base. That artillery of ours is already retreating. He's got his butt kicked a little bit there, and of course the T-71 picks him off from the hill over there. So let's go pick off this T-71 right there. He's kind of retreating. Made a bad shot. Of course I'm shooting premium rounds. Jeez, I'm bad for them. I'm bad for switching to premium rounds, and then when I don't need them, I'm bad for not switching back. But that's alright. Alright, so I started going after that. Seen this guy here, gave him a quick shot. And started heading across the valley here. What I didn't realize was I got out about halfway here and that there was a TD behind me poking at me. Lo and behold, it is a naughty T95. Not what I wanted to see, and not what I wanted to have catch me out in the open here. So definitely immediately changed my direction to, you know, accommodate for him. Took a nice shot at his hatch there, got a little bit of damage off, but I knew I wasn't going to be that lucky every time, so I kind of started panicking a little bit, I guess. Didn't make that second shot again, and of course this T95 is still shooting at me. One more shot here. There we go, 424. Of course I got a light tank as well, gonna be coming up behind me and probably taking some pokes, so I decided to start backing off here, get out of here. This guy is gonna finish me off if I don't get out of the way anyways. And you know, I was very happy with the amount of rounds I was actually deflecting. You know, it was pretty sweet, to be honest. Took a nice unaimed shot there and nicely made it to cover here, so I started seeing if I couldn't poke at that guy's hatch again. Wasn't very successful with that, but we did have this little light tank here on the right hand side, and eventually he gets almost too comfortable. And I mean, it's got to be coming very soon. He gets way too comfortable, puts himself out in the open. I think I tried to light him on fire, but it didn't work. Light tank puts himself in the open here, tries to get away, and right there, kabamo. So we just got this T95 left. And I actually do land a very nice shot on his lower plate. And I swear, I've shot at the lower plate so many times before, and I've never penned a T95 down there. I swear this is going to be the first time I've ever penned a T95 on that lower plate. And I mean, if you're going to do it with any tank, it probably will be a tier 10. And everybody always says, oh yeah, just aim for the lower plate. That was the first time for me killing a T95 with the lower plate, so I was very happy with that. Anyways guys, wasn't a bad game. 3,680 experience. I'm sure there was a operation or something that helped that out. I don't know. It was a good little game though. Nice little number of damage. And I'm very happy that I could finally show off the T110E5. I've been wanting to show you guys a video of this tank for a long time, and I'm glad I finally could do that. And well, that's that. I really appreciate you checking out another video, guys. Definitely throw me a big old like. Really appreciate it. Helps me out a ton. And if you guys haven't subscribed already, I keep telling you, definitely do that. I've got lots of World of Tanks content on my channel, and I don't plan on stopping. It's going to keep on coming, guys. Hopefully I'll have another 2 videos up tomorrow to make up for the couple videos I missed in the last couple days. And we'll catch you guys next time. Alright, Rush Dodge out. Take care, guys.